Yo, what's up everyone? Titanium Taco here. Today, back. It has been a while, guys. Sorry, I went on a little break, a little hiatus. Seabound just took such a toll on me, But no. In all seriousness, it's been a tad busy for me these past couple weeks, and my plate has been full. But today I'm here to talk about some legacy shorts. Now, unfortunately, there will be no official reaction video for these shorts because I may have accidentally deleted a video file to do that. So today I will just be discussing them and kind of not show my actual reaction, but you guys will hear my reaction. So, because the audio is fine, I just couldn't capture my lovely face because I know you guys love seeing this face when reacting to videos. But yeah, so that's the only part that got deleted. So you won't see my face, like my facial expressions, but you will hear what I reacted to and what I said. And the point is, I'll show some highlights of what I reacted to. So the first short I will be talking about will be Golden Legend. Now, this short is pretty banger, I'm not gonna lie. The whole black and white aesthetic is pretty great. The whole apocalyptic Ninjago is also pretty great. Like, the whole concept of this short is pretty fantastic, and honestly, I wouldn't mind seeing an entire season or miniseries based on this short alone. It's just that great. I personally really liked it. The twist in the end was also pretty great. If you haven't watched it, I recommend go watching it right now before I reveal the twist. So the twist turned out to be the Ronin character guy wasn't the good guy. It was the dragon. The dragon was the one narrating the whole thing. That actually kind of did get me at the end. I was like, whoa, I wasn't expecting this. That was pretty great. And then the fact that the dragon just impaled the man just like that, that part was like, wait, I thought this was the good guy and the dragon was the bad guy. But, after watching it, I was like, you know what, that kind of does make sense. The dragons were always kind of the good guys in a sense. Dragons versus Oni, dragons being always on the side of the ninja. The only dragon being the exception is the Overlord. But overall, it was well animated. The whole thing was just fantastic and probably one of the best shorts. Probably the best short, honestly. Before I move on to the next short, though, here are a bit of highlights of my reaction to this short. What the? What the frick? What?
Another attacker defeated. But the enemy keeps returning, sending more at me.
What?
I cannot yield. I must protect my masters. I only hope that they awake soon. But until that day, I must remain strong, defend them tirelessly, and hope that the time of the ninja is soon at hand, and the world will awake anew, and time again will have a name.
Dude, that's so sick! The dragon was the protector all along! So, the next short I will be talking about is Gold Rush, and I gotta say, this is another well-done short. We get to see Kai and Nia in this short, and Cyrus Borg, and this artifact thing that they're trying to do, and there's these villains. The final battle at the end was also fantastic. This short overall was really great, and honestly, this is what I would want a Ninjago 2D or 2D Ninjago to look like. The 2D animation that the main series presents is alright, but I would honestly prefer this over that. And honestly, personally, I do prefer 2D animation over 3D animation. So if Ninjago were to completely go 2D, I wouldn't say no to it, but I also like the charm that the 3D Ninjago brings. But that's just me. I just personally like 2D animation over 3D animation. That's not to say 3D animation isn't good, but I love both aspects. But overall, the short, pretty great. It was good to see Borg in this short. It was good to see Kai and Nia in their Golden Legacy 10-year anniversary suits. The little main villain of this short was also pretty interesting. It took place in Ninjago. Oh, can I just say that Ninjago City looks fantastic in this short as well? Like, it's freaking beautiful. Freaking great. I would honestly say this is probably the second best. I almost want to put them in order. Like, literally, in the chronological order that they release is almost like how I would rate them. Almost, but not quite. Almost, but not quite. But, yeah. Here are a couple highlights to my reaction of this short.
When you get it, place the
Is this like 2D, 3D animated? What?
Power should destroy the Shadow Banshees.
Hope you're right, Dr. Bohr.
The shadow what? Dude, this is freaking sick. Good job. Good job. That screenshot, amazing. Screen cap that. Screenshot it. Get that a screenshot.
I knew I could do it.
So, the next short I will be talking about is Sweatin' to the Goldies. Now, this short is another actually pretty great short. All of these shorts are great. Can I just say that? Let me just put that out of the way. All these shorts are great. This one in particular is pretty funny in and of itself because it's Zane and Jay, you know, going to a movie premiere, Clutch's movie premiere, a musical. But you know, all my homies hate Clutch. I wouldn't show up to that premiere, you know, for reasons. We get to see the teapot of Tyran again in this short. They just keep teasing that teapot. I swear to bejesus, I swear to the first Pinjutsu master, they're gonna have to do something eventually with the teapot. Like, I don't know if this short is canon. I don't think it's canon, because if we go in terms of order in the timeline, I'm assuming this would have to come after Seabound. I don't see it fitting before. Maybe, I don't know. I don't think this one's canon. Hopefully not. I really hope it's not, actually. But yeah, it's regardless of what canon or not, it's a good short. It's pretty great. We get to see once again Zane and Jay's golden ninja suits, which are pretty great. Clutch again, Gale Gossip's in here. A new villain is introduced, Reflecta. That whole sequence battle was also pretty interesting. The fact that they had to break into a musical to defeat her, because that's something that people just don't do in real life. Like, they mentioned that musicals are just make no sense, and they break into a musical, which is pretty funny. And yeah, I personally also would agree with Jay and Zane. Like, I personally don't like musicals as well, but that's just me. Maybe you guys like musicals. Leave a comment down below if you like musicals. But yeah, overall, great short, great person to introduce. Another tease to the teapot of Tyran. And yeah, Zane. If it has Zane, it's already an immediate plus. I'm just saying. Here are some highlights to my reaction, or my reaction highlights. I don't know.
They're super terrible.
Not a con.
Clutch kept spelling out his own name and song. Ugh, horrible. I can't get it out of
Also,
my
Zane, you're looking pretty fine right there.
Biceps. Why?
One more for the band.
Okay. I'll take any one of those posters.
His torso, neck, thumbs, and knees.
Stop it! The ninja moves I can feel with
What the
the
frick?
singing is torture!
What? Oh, dude, this is good. This is great. She just blew up. Oh, never mind.
I work alone.
Where'd that come from? So, the next short I will be talking about is probably everyone's least favorite short, A Day in the Life of a Golden Ninja. Now, can I just quickly say that this short isn't bad. It's not bad. I personally had a couple laughs. I'm not gonna lie. I did enjoy the short for what it was. Obviously, it wasn't targeted towards me. None of these shorts are really targeted towards me. They're targeted to a younger audience. Obviously, this one's probably more of a younger audience, maybe. But regardless of which, y'all gotta look past that. Like, if you don't like it, you don't like it. But just give it a shot, you know? Like, give it a shot. It's not that bad. It really isn't that bad. But point is, the short itself, I give it 2 thumbs up. It's not like the best short. Obviously, it's not the best short out of all of them. But it's still a funny short. You know, it's a nice, enjoyable, you know, kick back, relax kind of short, you know? Had its moments, you know. We get to see the golden ninja. Now, they don't really specify which ninja is it. Yeah, they don't. It's just a golden ninja. And then the dragon, you know, a pretty funny dragon. You know, they coincide, they live, they do a bunch of chores, and then because they want to go on an adventure, but they got to do chores, and then at the very end, you know, they don't do adventure anymore because, you know, they're too tired from doing chores. Overall, there's not really much to say. It was a nice, enjoyable short. Give it a chance if you haven't watched it yet, but yeah, pretty dope. Here are some reaction highlights.
No.
Samurai X? That's pretty funny. Next time I would recommend not to do that, only because the monastery has a tendency of burning down. Okay. Bro, why don't you just let him eat it? It's going into the trash anyways. Good job, Dragon.
Aren't they just
The world could be ending, and you had them clean the monastery. And
just
yeah.
another
Like, why would you
exciting
do that?
day in the life of a golden ninja.
Why would you do that? The world right there just ended, and they're stuck doing chores. And the last one most of us were probably anticipating is the legacy short Golden Hour. Now this short takes place right after, like immediately after the ending of Hands of Time. Now, obviously we've all been waiting for this short to come out, only because we wanted to know what happens. Like, how did Wu become young? What happened to the Hands of Time? The Hands of Time. I can't talk. What happened to the Hands of Time? That was the big question. And will we ever see the Hands of Time again? This short kinda answers those questions. I say kinda because it kinda didn't answer the questions. So in this short, we essentially see Wu, you know, slowly start to de-age, and they get put into different times in the Ninjago history, or at least in the show history. They don't really go further back in time. Where like, oh, actually no, they do go okay. Point is, they go back in time. They're bouncing around time. Wu's turning younger, and essentially we get to see a bunch of these cool places. Like, we get to see when Kai unlocks his true potential, when he's in the volcano trying to save Lloyd. The Temple of Light, where Lloyd unlocks his golden power. We get to see Wu face, you know, like, not his fear, but like the day Garmadon turned evil, and he wished to, you know, change that. But honestly, even then, he wouldn't maybe have. It's kind of hard to explain, because like, even if he did stop like the Great Devourer from biting Garmadon, I think eventually Garmadon would have turned evil anyways, because he does have that Oni blood in him. But that's just a whole different thing. But yeah, they essentially jump into different times, and then they actually jump into the future. They jump into Seabound, like the events of Seabound, which was insane. And I kind of wish this short came out before all of Seabound, because that would have just been insane. Like, that would have been freaking great to like see before we completed Seabound. But regardless of which, really great. And essentially it ends off with Wu taking, or like stopping, the Iron Doom from traveling in time. He essentially freezes time in the vortex, and I guess the implication is that now the Hands of Time are like legit stuck in time. They're frozen in this null space vortex time thing, so they're essentially stuck there for the rest of eternity. And Wu escapes into the time stream. I'm assuming into the events of Sons of Garmadon. Hence why Misako, Harumi, you know, they all find Wu. But yeah, so I guess essentially the answer to our question is the Hands of Time are literally stuck in time. Now, am I content with that? I guess I'll take it. Like, they're stuck in time, they're frozen in time, they can't escape. But I also would have rather, you know, I would rather see them maybe go into the future and we'll see them again. But from the implications of this, they're just stuck in time and they'll be there forever. Now, it's not a bad ending for the Hands of Time, but it's an ending. Here are my highlights. Reaction highlights.
As you said, Chronix, it ends now.
Oh, let's see it! Yes!
It's destabilizing.
Oh? The Great Devourer! Not for you, bro.
As much as I wish to change this moment, I know that I cannot.
Bro, that must hurt though. They went into the future as well. What the frick? That was sick. What?
Handling a bratty child with an embarrassing haircut.
Then you've forgotten how rebellious we can be.
Dude, imagine if this came out before Seabound. That would have been so sick. Hey, yo, bro, what'd you do? He stopped time. Or he froze something. Baby woo! But that will be the end for this video. Stay tuned for more content. I will try to release more content in the coming weeks because we are going to be in a very long Ninjago dry season. But I do have some fun videos coming your guys' way. Sorry for the long break hiatus I had, and hopefully, you know, we reach 10K soon. We're really close to 10K. Thank you guys so much for, you know, being subscribed and everything. I freaking love you guys. Thank you so much for the support. I love you guys. I just love you guys. Thank you. Just thank you for being you. Thank you for letting me be me in front of you guys. And yeah, with that said, I'll see you all in the next one. Taco out.